John Jacobs, one of the most respected voices in the world of golf, has paid a deeply emotional tribute to his longtime friend and fellow champion, Fuzzy Zoeller, following Zoeller's death at the age of 74. The announcement of Zoeller's passing has sent a wave of sadness across the golfing community, prompting reflections, condolences, and heartfelt memories from those who knew him best. Jacobs, who had shared decades of tours, tournaments, and personal moments with Zoeller, offered a simple but powerful message to mark the loss. "Goodbye, my friend," he said, in a tribute that captured the grief felt throughout the sport. The news became public after Brian Noggle, tournament director of the Insperity Invitational in Houston, revealed that Zoeller's daughter had informed him of her father's passing. A cause of death was not immediately released, and those close to the family have asked for space as they process the unexpected loss. Despite the limited details, the shock has been profound. Zoeller was one of golf's most recognizable personalities, celebrated for his humor, charm, and natural talent. His unexpected departure has left fans, colleagues, and former competitors reflecting on a complicated but unforgettable legacy. As tributes began circulating, many turned to John Jacobs' message in particular. Jacobs and Zoeller had shared an enduring friendship built over years of competition and camaraderie. Jacobs' farewell, "Goodbye, my friend," resonated across the golfing world, reminding fans of the human side of the sport. Behind the trophies, victories, controversies, and headlines are relationships shaped by years on the road, shared locker rooms, practice rounds, and friendly rivalries. For Jacobs, the loss is personal. His tribute reflects not only admiration for Zoeller's achievements, but love for the man behind the public persona. The PGA Tour also released a statement mourning Zoeller's death. Commissioner Jay Monahan said, "The PGA Tour is saddened by the passing of Fuzzy Zoeller. Fuzzy was a true original whose talent and charisma left an indelible mark on the game of golf. Fuzzy combined competitive excellence with a sense of humor that endeared him to fans and fellow players alike. We celebrate his remarkable legacy and extend our deepest condolences to his family." The commissioner's words echoed the sentiments of many who admired Zoeller's unique blend of competitive fire and infectious personality. Born Frank Urban Zoeller Jr. in New Albany, Indiana, he inherited the nickname Fuzzy from his father, who was known by the same name. Zoeller grew up with a love for the game and went on to become a major figure in professional golf. His career included 10 PGA Tour victories, 2 wins on the PGA Champions Circuit, and 2 major titles that cemented his reputation as a remarkable talent in the sport. Zoeller achieved one of the rarest feats in golf when he won the Masters in 1979, on his first attempt. No one has repeated that accomplishment since. His victory came after emerging from a dramatic 3-man playoff, and it remains one of the defining moments of his career. He continued to build his legacy with another impressive major win at the 1984 U.S. Open, where his sportsmanship became a talking point. During the tournament, he famously waved a white towel at winged foot after mistakenly thinking Greg Norman had sealed the win. Zoeller's lighthearted gesture became part of golf history, and the following day he defeated Norman in an 18-hole playoff to claim the championship. Throughout his career, Zoeller built a reputation as one of golf's most outgoing and humorous players. He was known for keeping things light on the course, joking with fans, chatting with fellow players, and bringing an easygoing energy to even the most intense professional settings. For many, he represented an era of golf defined by personality as much as performance. That charisma was part of what made his friendship with John Jacobs so enduring. Both men appreciated the joy of the game, and both valued the relationships it created. Yet Zoeller's legacy also included controversy. In 1997, during Tiger Woods' historic Masters performance, Zoeller made racially insensitive remarks when asked by CNN to comment on the 21-year-old golfer's success. His comments, referencing fried chicken, collard greens, and what Woods might serve at the champions' dinner, sparked immediate backlash. Though Zoeller apologized publicly, the incident followed him for years. He later wrote about the experience in Golf Digest, describing it as the most painful period of his life. "If people wanted me to feel the same hurt I projected on others, "I'm here to tell you they got their way," he wrote. "I've cried many times. I've apologized countless times for words said in jest that just aren't a reflection of who I am." Zoeller said the backlash included death threats and moments of deep emotional struggle. He insisted that the remarks were not reflective of his character, pointing to his many friendships across racial backgrounds. Still, he acknowledged that the incident would remain a permanent part of his public identity. "I've come to terms with the fact that this incident will never, ever go away," he wrote. Despite the controversy, many in the golfing community remember Zoeller not for that moment, but for his body of work and the positive energy he brought to the sport. His victories, sense of humor, and contributions to golf's culture made him a beloved figure to countless fans and players. John Jacobs' tribute underscores this, focusing not on the mistakes but on the decades of friendship, laughter, and shared history. Jacobs and Zoeller first crossed paths in the competitive world of professional golf, where camaraderie often forms in the shadows of intense competition. Over the years, they developed a close bond built on mutual respect. Zoeller admired Jacobs' approach to the game and often spoke warmly about him in interviews, calling him a gentleman, a strategist, and someone whose insight he valued. For Jacobs, Zoeller was a friend who could brighten any room. His humor, he said, was not an act. It was who Zoeller was day after day, year after year. In the aftermath of Zoeller's death, the message, "Goodbye, my friend," stood out because of its simplicity. It said everything that needed to be said without embellishment. It captured a lifetime of shared rounds, shared jokes, and shared moments in a single sentence. For those who knew Zoeller, the tribute felt deeply fitting. As news of Zoeller's passing spread, the golfing world united in reflection. Social media platforms filled with memories from fans who had followed his career for decades. Many recalled watching his Masters victory, seeing him celebrate with his signature grin, or hearing him crack jokes mid-tournament. Others shared stories of meeting him at Pro-Ams, where he was known for making amateurs feel comfortable and welcomed. Players from different generations offered condolences to the Zoeller family, praising his competitive spirit and the contributions he made to elevating the sport's entertainment value. As of now, no funeral details have been announced. The Zoeller family has not released information regarding memorial services, celebration of life events, or private gatherings. When funeral updates become available, they will be reported. For the moment, the focus remains on respecting the family's privacy as they process their loss. Zoeller's death marks the end of a significant chapter in golf's history. He represented an era in which personality played a central role in shaping the sport's public identity. He was bold, funny, talented, flawed, human, and unforgettable. His victories will be remembered, his controversies will be studied, and his charisma will be missed. For John Jacobs, the loss is more than a historical moment. It is the absence of a dear friend. His farewell, offered with sincerity and grief, reflects the emotional impact Zoeller left on those who knew him personally. In the world of sports, athletes come and go, but the friendships endure. Zoeller was loved, both for what he accomplished and for the person he was off the course. As tributes continue to pour in from around the golfing world, one thing is clear. Fuzzy Zoeller's legacy, complicated, celebrated, criticized, and cherished, will remain part of golf's story for generations. And for those who shared their lives with him, including John Jacobs, that story is one of great friendship, lasting memories, and a heartfelt goodbye.